Biggest fucking mistake I ever made as a vegan was justifying myself to fucking morons. People who just like go, where'd you get your protein from? Whatever. Let me just tell you a quick story. I remember in 2012, pretty sure it was, I was in New York City. I've been there many times, but I was in New York City and I was with a friend and she's like, I'll bring a friend along for a run. I said, no worries, bring whoever you want. I'll run with anyone. I'll run with anyone. The Kenyans or fucking, if you're 300 pounds, I'll still go for a run with you. I just like moving my body, I like talking, I like socializing, I like giving tips, I like learning, I like observing. So my friend, she contacted her friend and said, hey, I'm going for a run with durianrider, do you want to come along? And he's like, oh, durianrider, like, he's pretty fast, I won't keep up. I won't keep up. And so she called me back, or she contacted me, however, and said, he doesn't want to come along because he thinks you're going to kick his ass. And I said, no, I guarantee, tell him it'll be the easiest run ever. I guarantee it. I know how to train with people. You know, I don't like hurting people. And it's not fun, man, if you're getting fucking hurt or thrashed in a running race or whatever. So I said, guarantee it. Anyway, he came along, we did the run. It was easy as it did, like 6 minutes, 7 minute K pace, real fucking casual. He kept up afterwards and said, hey, was that easy? He goes, yeah, that was really easy. I told you. I fucking told you, bro. And he's like, cool, man, thanks for, just taking it easy. But then I hear a few weeks later or a few months later, I hear down the track anyway, that he starts bagging me to our mutual friends or even online saying, durianrider's not even that fit. I did a run with him and I hardly even run and I kept up with durianrider, no worries. He honest, I don't know if he believed, but I don't know. But I didn't waste much time explaining myself and sending him Strava data and race times and race results or whatever. So look, dude, I could actually run a lot faster than I did that day, blah, blah, blah. He just doesn't get it. A lot of people just don't get it. He or she don't get it. Sometimes people just don't fucking get it. And it's best to surround yourself with motherfuckers who fucking get it. Who get it. Even using languaging or clothing or your diet choices will filter out people. A lot of people can't handle when I swear. They're like, oh, you fucking swore, like, oh my God. Like, if someone swears and instantly you're turned off or whatever, then that's a really poor filter because you'll filter out a lot of genuine people in your life and you'll filter in a lot of fake fucks who are like nice and shiny to your face, but they have other intentions behind the scene. I digress, but the biggest mistake was like justifying myself to people who just don't get it or who don't want to get it. 99% of people would rather die prematurely from dietary and lifestyle illnesses than change their diet and or lifestyle. That's the reality. In vegan 15 years, I talk to people every fucking day, in person, online. I was in the supermarket last night. There was this obese guy talking to a Thai girl saying, oh, I had a stroke and blah, 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 and he's got bacon in his hand. And I just interrupted and said, boo, the bacon in your hand has got to be an issue. And he just sort of looks at me, smiles, and he sort of looks at the girl and smiles, and this guy's crazy. And I just dropped some truth bombs, walked off. I'll play that at the end of this video. You can hear that conversation. Just a brief one. Boom. I didn't spend time trying to explain and convince the guy who doesn't want to be convinced. I'm like, that's an opportunity for me to say something that's presented to me, say it, move on, 10 seconds, done, dusted. Drop the bomb, walk on. But I could have chased around the supermarket trying to convince this dude who didn't want to be convinced at all. So I've learned that. Back in the day, I'd like waste and invest time, and people who are bored and lonely go, yeah, tell me more. I'm really bored, I've got nothing else to do. This isn't what you got to say. I can feed off your energy. This is interesting. So you've got to be careful with how much time and energy you invest in the people. Some people might pretend to be interested. Maybe they'd like you, or they're bored, or they're just whatever, but they're not committed. They're not really committed. Commitment is only exposed after years and years and years and adversity and tough times. These clarify and expose commitment versus interest. So you want to be careful of how much time you invest in the people. You want to be careful how much energy you take on from other people's issues or whatever. It's good to have adversity in life and to learn from it, but we want to be effective versus efficient. Does that make sense? Let me clarify. Effectiveness is getting things done right. Efficiency is getting things done. And a video, I could make a video, it's shiny, it's polished, it's efficient, it looks good, the editing, slits, all that slit, it's slick. It's efficient, but there's no messaging, there's no core message, it's not really effective, it's not changing anything. Effectiveness is getting things done right. Efficiency is getting things done. So we want to be, in my opinion, I want to be effective in my communication. I don't want to waste time with people who don't want it. I don't want to waste my lifetime either, because you could be dead tomorrow. The bottom line, the biggest mistake being vegan is that justification, taking things personally, just hanging out that crowd who just doesn't get it and doesn't want to get it. In a nutshell, in a banana skin, even better. The biggest mistake you can be as a vegan long term, even short term, is hanging around people continuously who just don't fucking get it, and who just don't want to fucking get it. 99% of people, I'd say probably maybe 99.9% of people would rather die prematurely than change their fucking diet. So when we go vegan, we get all this zest and zeal, like, I'm going to change the world, everyone cares. No one gives a fuck, man. No one gives a fuck, really. 99.9% of people don't give a fuck. Even see it in the vegan scene. People are like, I'm an activist, I'm gaining a couple of pounds, dude, I just fucking cunt. Like, you know, even like hardcore vegan activists, like, yeah, I'm fucking like, you know, gangster, like, and then they gain a couple of pounds or whatever, and they're just like, oh my god, durianrider's like, fuck, I'm gonna burn durianrider down at the stake. Pun intended. So most people in the world don't give a fuck, man. This is what we live in. It's a harsh reality, man. But once you understand that, you can just be like, all right, this is my goal, so I'm gonna get it done. And you don't waste time. And you don't run around in circles chasing your tail. You're just like, boom, this is my goal, get it done. Get it fucking done. Don't waste time with people who don't get it. If you can't find anyone who gets it, spend time on you. Be the person who doesn't need people, and then you'll be the person that people need. Think about it. You're going to have to give up the bacon then. That's what causes a stroke, mate. Too much dietary fat causes stroke because your red blood cells coagulate, causes embolism. 100%. More bacon, closer to death.